Sayyidi, sometimes it feels like we're living in a divine program or a simulation that's already been taken place. How does that relate to our spiritual reality on the divine path?
That's correct. So yes, we are in a simulation. Everything has already been written. Now, what did Dawood tell us to watch on YouTube? The simulation. They actually have the experiment done. It's called experiment. Bunch of programmers and physicists are understanding the light. They put a red light. For some reason when they're looking at it, they see code. They see code in the light. A certain light is now revealing for them that in spatial matter there's a code. But this is Islam. This life is but an illusion, it's not real. So what Allah inspired within movies for us was Matrix. Why when you say Maut qabla al-Maut means collapse the program. You're not really alive. You think you're alive, you're in a simulation. A very good one too. You have all these emotions just like the Matrix. And what was the Matrix? Is to realize that you are plugged into something and this whole show is being fed to you. You're the battery. We have all these devices, makes the show nicer, taking from our energy, feeding us now information. Nobody even move anymore and they can just watch the show without moving. You can click a button and a hamburger comes to you. Now they say people are ordering food they can't even afford and the food service will offer credit because they don't want to even move anymore. They want to just have a steak come to them, they can't even afford it. But it becomes like the movies, they're not moving and just the show is happening. That's the simulation. Yes, haq. Yes. So non-stop simulation. And this is what Prophet gave to us, Maut qabla maut means what? Shut down the simulation. It's not real. And Allah says in Qur'an, this life is but an illusion. What does that mean, illusion? Means one, illusion is that it's all electrons moving and if you collapse those electrons nothing really even exists here. And two, now the program is coming out. There's a coding. That's why the ulum in the level of words is very low level to interpret words because you could make a mistake, is that a T or is that an I? So the higher coding, an angelic coding would be in numbers. So they can look at certain numbers like we said, if I write for you 786 it's very clear, there's no mistake. We're talking Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. You can recite now Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim 786 times, it has a power. So everything is perfectly coded. So when Allah want to open for the servant angelic knowledges, they'll take the huruf in the way we have laid out the abjad according to Naqshbandi, powers of 9. So it's in an order of, it's not in the regular alif to ya, it's in abjad form in powers of 9, then 10, then down. They'll take that, they can begin to interpret Ar-Rahman, its numeric code, and understand its numeric code. That numeric code is an angelic reality, higher, just like programming, right? People think they're typing into a computer, there's software that's doing that, that's interpreting your letters, making it into pockets of letters and numbers, less letters, more numbers, until number, and the highest is what? 1 and 0, what they call machine language. But this is first from heavens, this is not on the earth. Shaitan learned this and brought it to the earth. The machine language is between Ahad and Ahmad, there's no intermediary. That Prophet Nabi Ahmad has a dialogue directly with Ahad, with the Divinely Presence, that nobody understands and nobody goes in the middle of that, not an angel, not a prophet, nobody. Sayyidina Jibreel is on the other side. That's why in the Isra wa Miraj Sayyidina Jibreel said that Prophet invited, come with me. Said, Ya Rasulullah I don't exist there, I can't be with you. Not that I would die, I don't exist there. The hut that you're going, there is no creation there. It's between you and the Creator. There is nobody on that side. So this is the machine language realm in which Allah's amr wal irada is flowing into the reality of Muhammadun Rasulullah. So no, it's all deep in spirituality. So then why you muraqabah, why you collapse yourself? Break free from the matrix. Break free from the matrix doesn't mean run on the street and destroy people's property. That's in the matrix, that means you're like the fool of a matrix. Breaking free from the matrix is sitting, meditating, and now collapse your program. Where I don't even really exist, I'm just a raindrop. And it look like I'm gonna dry, nothing, take yourself back into an ocean of power in which this program drops and your reality begins to appear. So this is the way of tafakkur and contemplation.